Hello, visionary entrepreneurs, life changers. How are you? Welcome back to our Momentum Monday. Today we are already officially in December of 2024. Wow, how many of you are really having that sense of this is the end of the year, and what's your plan for the next year, 2025? And today, actually, I do not want to stay in my home office. I want to walk out and give you this kind of a sense of today's topic, launch your business for 2025. How many of you are ready? I know I talked with many of our, including friends, including my network friends, and online, offline. Many people, as I know, beautiful. You can see that beautiful red leaves. It's from my home. I am so proud of that. It's like almost half it's gone, but it's still like had a beautiful ending. See, this is like even for the leaves death, they has an elegant ending, and bye bye to this world is beautiful. I have two kinds of beautiful red leaves, and so we're talking now in live inside of our Facebook group, Abundant Entrepreneurs. And this one the replay will go to our YouTube channel. How many of you are really prepared for the end of the year and also for the next year? How many of you are already put this on your agenda to review the whole year, 2024, what you have already achieved, what is still in your dream and in your vision, and what are you planning for 2025? So we have this 1 month to prepare for that, but I hope you really fully leverage this 4 months to get yourself the best productivity and also the best results. Okay, so today let's talk about launch your business for 2025. How many of you, I'm curious, are already entrepreneur and about your business? What is your passionate business? Feel free to comment under video. I'm so curious to learn in my network. How many of you are already doing what you love to do? I, as an abundance coach, have been doing what I love to do for 15 years. I still remember in January 2009, January, I launched my business to do what I love to do and pursue my dream to empower other people to start their business and to follow their dream, follow their purpose and passion, so that they can fully leverage their own gifts and to give to this world and empower other people as well. So let me see, some of my friends were watching and bring them on. Okay, camera. And Tina, how are you? Ebony, Nicolong, thank you. And Ray, hi, my old friends. I know Ray, we met in New York many years ago, right? I know both of us, we are doing our what we love to do, and we're still engaged in coaching. I'm so proud of you. I know that we are both in our own world, empowering other entrepreneurs, other people's lives, and also their businesses. I'm so proud of those friends who have already launched their own business and are doing what they love to do. So 15 years of why I can still be here, right? And it's really because you followed what you are meant to do. If you are really, clear about your purpose, if you figure that out and also find your passion, and you would engage into it no matter what is happening, right? So actually, we want to share with you for the businesses. Many of my clients, I help them to really discover first about their purposeful and profitable niche. I know maybe not everyone is in the fun of a niche, but either you call it in different terminologies, totally fine. Some say, you would say it's your sweet zone, your sweet spot, or your favorite area, or your code, or your mint field, right? It's totally fine. Whatever we figure out, that is our best, genius zone that we can use our follow our purpose and use our gifts to help other people, and at the same time to create that business and make a living. That's the best thing, right? That's the best, I would say it's the best blessing in our life. And let me see, I would love to have this kind of introduction. Andrea, hi, how are you? And today we are live inside of my group, Abundant Entrepreneurs, and talking about today's Momentum Monday. It's in December, right? The first Monday in December 2024. It's almost, we're getting to the end of the year. Let's talk about some of our friends. Maybe they are still, either they are still dreaming about their business, right? Some of you, maybe you already launched your business, but you may be thinking about some new opportunities. For me, 15 years in the coaching, actually, I launched a few years ago, 6 years ago, I launched another business in financial industry. So now I have 2 businesses, and it's very interesting, right? Initially, I thought that I would only be doing coaching. But then, because that financial business also has a lot of coaching and mentoring inside of it, and also have like financial services, and I found that's great combination, right? So I engaged into it, and more I found that's a great platform as well for me to do the business. So now I have 2 businesses, and yesterday, very interesting experience, right? Because now the AI trend, everybody is learning AI. Now they have so many programs to teach young kids, like teach teenagers to learn AI. I was wondering why the AI is new for everybody, right? Why couldn't we, even now we are like almost like seniors, right, in our life. Why shouldn't we learn as well? Because this is new for everybody. It's just like dozens of years ago, the internet is just like boomed, right? It's like new for everybody. We, as like years of entrepreneurs or like professionals, we need to also learn those new technology and trend as well. So yesterday, I attended that kind of like a program for supposed to be teenagers. I said, okay, I'm a good student, so why could I leave to learn, right? So I joined that with my daughter, and she was learning, I was learning at the same time. And that young junior tutor, I would say, not very experienced. She definitely has some good knowledge in the AI area, and also a learner, right? But she's a few steps ahead of us, and she taught something, and initially we could not figure out. She's definitely good at what she knows, but she's not very good at teaching. So she literally used just 5 to 10 minutes to teach us, and use for example, they use the platform called MIT App Inventor. Yeah. MIT App Inventor. So they were teaching us how to use that to create like a health food app. Very basic, basic steps, right? First, a very simple app. But she only used 5 minutes to explain it. And most people were lost. Most like students were lost. And after they finished, she said, we will replay. We will provide a replay, right? So after that, before we get a replay, because I will wait for a few days. So I will not wait for it. So I was still like sitting there trying to figure out, refer to the screenshot, what she showed us. And I used another 1 hour to figure everything out, including the model, including the app's designing and the results. So once I get that app, very simple one, right? It's like a baby step. But once I load that onto my cell phone and start to use it, and for example, I took a picture of a food, and it used the chat. How do you call that? Chatbot, right? Chatbot to give me answer. It's like a part of AI, and give you that answer about the food, the ingredients, what's the nutrition. And it's a wonderful feeling for me. It's like basically it's like I've launched another thing, right? It's like I become a like lifetime learner and start to learn the AI as a student. I was super proud of myself. Like even after 50, I can still learn as a student, right? So, and then now I could tutor my daughter as well, and she did not figure out, and she did not have time, and I spent that extra hour. So I was quite super proud of myself. This is just one example to show you, like no matter what any age, we can still learn, okay? As long as you keep that curiosity and also dedication, you will figure things out. So I shared that belief with kids. I said, I now more than ever believe that no matter what age, right? As long as you keep that curiosity and put your time and persistently explore it, you will figure things out. So that's me. Hi, Tony, right? And Heather, so nice to see you guys, and have a greeting, pray for greeting. So now, on this Momentum Monday, we're talking about launch your business for 2025. I was wondering, please comment on the video. How many of you already launched your business, and how are you doing? And what is your favorite business? And you can actually take this chance as your free marketing, okay? Share in our group what you're doing, and let us to have a shout out and support you, okay? I'm now actually walking inside of our beautiful forest hills. Now it's like autumn time, and many falling leaves. and it's great to have an outdoor walk. And today I just do not want to stay inside. I want to get outside, because for example, I've been looking forward every day getting more like a daylight exposure, especially for our entrepreneurs, right? If you are working either at home or like inside any place, you want to have some more freedom. You want to have more exposure to outside and get your like a healthy walk. And now let's continue to talk about the business. I know so many of you have the concern, right? I talked with so many people. And now I'm talking with some of my clients. They've been professional, like a higher level professional in big investment companies, making good money and for many years. And they are sometimes like captive, you would say, captivated, right, in that kind of environment. And even though they want their own business, but they do not want to give up the current the benefits from the corporate world. I remember years ago, 15 years ago, the financial crisis, 2008, 2009, the last one, initially I was working in a Fortune 100 company. And then I had my family, I had 2 young babies, and it's a time for me to reflect. Once during the financial crisis, right, we actually, the Fortune 100 company had a big downsize, also some like turmoil. So they moved our whole department from New York, downtown Manhattan, from the Wall Street to New Jersey, outsourced a lot of things out. So during that time, I lost my job, even as a director for performance, and I have a great performance appraisal. So during that time, I realized the corporate world, even though I can still find another Fortune 100 company, but during that time, I did not feel like my fate is in my own hand. And also the things I'm doing, I did not feel that kind of a meaningful and that joy I've been looking for, right, in life. I found that I had a joy in my family, but in my work, that occupies my most time, I did not find the meaning and the joy. So during that time, I started my quest, my search. I went to like a Manhattan practical philosophy school and learned philosophy, and from an IT and finance background, right, I learned philosophy, and also did that quest of searching for my purpose. I used a few months actually to do the whole circle of a career, like get a career coaching from a few career coaches. And that's a wonderful journey for me to figure out what I love to do. What is my purpose? I want to use coaching. Actually, coaching I found is a great tool. Use coaching to empower other people, to help them discover their purpose and passion as well, so that they can do what they love to do. So that's my initial passion. And through all these years, right, 15 years, my purpose and my passion expanded, and my vision expanded as well. But still, I'm doing this. Like would say the essence of the work I've been doing is actually similar. It's really to empower other people, give them that inspiration, and really empower them to break through whatever are limiting them. So let's talk about today, launch your business. What are limiting people? As I know, there are top 3 concerns or fears, right? Number 1 fear, people launch your business, is like they are afraid of failures. They would think that, if I have my own business, that's why people are holding their corporate jobs, because that gives them some safety, the feeling of safety. Even though the corporate world or in the professional world, they have more jobs changes, they have more uncertainty, but they still feel that world gave them more security, and they get paid, right? They do their work and get paid. That kind of I would say traditional routine kind of a job give people security. And so they are afraid of the uncertainty of entrepreneurship. There's so many uncertainties, right? The market and for example, what to do. That's why so many people, through my coaching, I help them to find what's their purpose, find a profitable niche, and find what's their sweet spot, what they are most capable of and most gifted, and especially what they are meant to do, right? And help them find that kind of essence of their life. Many people never experience that. Whenever I saw that sparkles in their eyes and from their voice, that kind of a discovery, for the first time, what they are meant to do, they were full of excitement and joy. And once they launch their businesses, that's a totally they're on their mission, right? So, and also from our coaching, we help people to discover what's their brand and build up their brand. That's super important. So we do business not just for like making money, right? We want to create something legacy for the brand. So it's not just business brand, including your, like, especially for our coaches, consultants, right? It's for your personal brand as well. It's a combination. So sometimes actually you are the best brand for your business, even though sometimes with business have a different names, but fundamentally you are the best brand of your business. Okay, and we also help people to to really build their signature programs, and especially also their ladders from the entrance, like from the lower end, we could say lower end products, and to a middle level, and then to a higher level, and the experience of their clients, supposedly from their like gifts and talents, what their clients can experience, right? So we help them design the value ladder and their signature programs at different levels. And the next one is help them to create the content. Actually, content is not just for the literature meaning of content. The content is more for service. Now everybody are afraid of, like, for example, business, especially they are afraid of marketing, sales, right? But if we help them to really change and update and shift their mindset to realize that the marketing and the sales, actually including the content is part of the marketing. It's fundamentally values, and many of this world, you build up your brand, actually you really generate the meaning and the values. It's through what you can provide to this world, right? So the content and the marketing is actually basically, I would literally change the term of marketing to be like a different meanings, really like provide your services. And so you can benefit many people even before they get to know you, even before they really want to start any service with you, right? So I want to have more walk here. I'm now getting to the entrance of the Forest Hills, a little bit more traffic around here. So once I get outside, this is like a louder world, right? This is a quiet world. Once I get outside, I can see you the background, and more people and traffic, and here will be more noise. I hope you can still hear me, correct? So we help people to understand that by creating content, it's not just for marketing. It's not just for like businesses, right? Of course, I know many people are struggling with getting their needs, getting their clients, paid clients. But actually, if you really shift your focus on providing values, instead of like, I need to get clients, I need to get money. Instead of that, of course, I know money is important. That's why we do finance. But if you shift that focus, focusing on creating value, creating the content, providing value, and providing inspirations, providing your best gifts to this world, the clients and the money will follow from that, right? So that's like shifting the focus will help you. And then the further one, like in addition to the content, right, you want to develop your community. And that's why I so appreciate all of you here inside of our private group, Abundant Entrepreneurs. I know many of you, we have thousands of members. Many of you have been with me for over dozens of years, right? It's already over I've been in the business for 15 years. So many of you I know is following me some of you are in my email list. You know that I've been so consistently providing values and keep that communication with you. And many of you staying on that list for over 10 or 15 years now. And so I'm so appreciative of that. For my community, that where I could contribute, we could connect, and we could help you, empower you to launch your business as well. So we could have more leaders stand out in the market to help many other people, right? So in addition to your community, we help you to find your tribe. What's your special language to connect your gifts, right, and your brand and your values and your special styles and what kind of things, right, you could connect and also build that connection and contribute the best values to your tribe, to your community. And then further on, we help you to support you develop your system. Through all these years, right, I developed my system, like a marketing system, funnel system, and my online social media presence systems. And also all this kind of from launching from Momentum Monday, how to go to my blog and to newsletter and to benefit all my community people, right? So this kind of system will help you to build up so that you could have the confidence to impact more people. And then further on, okay, I've already actually I did not count that. I know that I've already talked about the 6 factors, and now the 7th. This is the unseen one. It's not measured by like a material, but it's something you can sense. This is actually the key of anything if you want to be successful. This is our abundance energy. That's why we create this community, abundant entrepreneurs, and we've been teaching and sharing this abundance energy. And this is from your mindset from your gifts, and to how you could give the best, all of your best gifts, right, and to empower other people. This kind of energy is unseen, but through all your thinking, through your feeling, the emotions, right, from your body, actually, from your body as well. This is a critical component of the four areas of your life, right? Your whole life, from your body, from your mind, from your spirit, from your emotion. All these 4 integrated together that help you to really deliver the best power and the best energy. And I know that many of my friends give me feedback. They say, oh, they are amazed of my energy. This energy actually really come from the faith. The faith, the spirit, the purpose, the passion, right? And what I'm doing, what I truly love to do and called to do, and you are aligned. That energy will be super aligned. And by the way, at my back here we will get a new. This is the corner. This is I'm facing the LIRR. Is a Long Island Railroad. Railway, I think a railway road, right? I forgot the full name, but it's LIRR. And facing that station, you can see this corner is actually a golden corner, and they call that terrace. It's a Forest Hill Terrace station, and this corner, this beautiful golden spot, and people are preparing for to launch a new business. It's actually a pizza and like a quick food stop. They are facing this LR station. It's a great spot. I hope their business will thrive. I know doing business is not easy at all, right? We've been talking about many people have the fears to fail. I know that at the corner there's they call it Jade restaurant, have been there for dozens of years, and they went through pandemic. They survived the pandemic. But I know in Forest Hills, even though this is a thriving community, we have the U.S. Open, and let me show you. Actually, I'm standing at the golden spot. In that way, there's the first U.S. Open tennis spot. It's called Forest Hills Stadium, and that place had quite some years of a U.S. Open, and then turned out to be, once the U.S. Open changed to another location, right, to be it's another sports center, and now this place turned into an open. It's called open concert place. So almost in the summer, especially in the summer, almost every weekend, we have some outdoor concert, and it had a good business in this area. So even though it's a great spot, inside there is a garden community. So I just wanted, you can see those buildings, most are Tudor, English Tudor old style, right? European style, a beautiful community, garden community, even get an award. They're designing the architecture, everything, the whole community designing get an award hundreds of years ago. So this is a great place with a history. And inside there are many trees, as I showed you. We were surrounded by trees. It's called a Forest Hills Garden. And this area had good business, but still through the pandemic, we had quite a few big businesses close their door, including, for example, our favorite Barnes & Noble, the bookstore, right? It's not just because of pandemic, it's also because the online, the internet, all the medias, right? Now all the media industry were impacted by the internet. So the Barnes & Noble closed. That's a big unfortunate thing. And then now recently, let me see, Buffalo Wings, the restaurant closed, and quite a few other restaurants closed. And now recently Friday also, right? Friday, the Friday's restaurant, they claimed bankruptcy. It's a big, let's say, chain restaurants, right? It has been there for many years. I still remember when I was in Beijing over 20 years ago. Friday actually was the best Western style restaurant in Beijing. And now it's just it's like a big surprise, right? But at the same time, it's not a surprise at all, because in the business world, many things could maybe not last so long time. If your business can last dozens of years, is great. But here why I'm sharing those sounds like failure stories, right? It's scary. But I actually want to tell you is, when you have the fear of failure, it's like more because of you were thinking about your business will need to survive for forever. But many of our successful entrepreneurs, I know the trains it's quite noisy. Let me walk back. So many entrepreneurs, the successful ones, they had actually maybe failures, kind of businesses for a few of them, and eventually for them to figure out what's the best for them. But some of them, their first business could be the most successful business, depending on how you are really discovered what is the most aligned with your purpose, with your faith, with your best gifts, and really understand your market, right? Provide what they need. You find that gap, find that problem, and you own that solution. And you can, from a lot of ways, you have some different solutions, and then find and to testify or verify which market is the best and they're really in the need of your gift. Okay, so you can have a different ways, or you can two ways and go together. It's to find both what you can provide. Another one is what the market is leading, and they also want to pay for it, right? So that's a practice, exercise. We help people to find their niche, right? Find their sweet spot. And another thing I would say is taking this as a journey. Don't take it as just like a destination. After all, entrepreneurship and doing a business is actually a journey. I appreciate it so much. I would not say boast how much successful I am, but the most enjoyable journey is I actually really enjoyed every day of the past 15 years till today, right? Every day I enjoyed it. No matter its ups and downs, I enjoyed all this kind of freedom, the creativity, and the alignment with my purpose, with my passion, doing what I love to do, and also empowering people. Through coaching, through sharing, through even now, right, doing the Momentum Monday, I enjoyed every part of as long as I put my efforts into it. Some parts, if I do not enjoy, it's just because if I did not give my best, gave all I have, right? So that's the only part. So that's if you do launch your business, if you become an entrepreneur, if you engage into what you love to do, I would really guarantee that you will never regret. But if you do not do what you love to do, if you still stuck in professionals or some let's say, even though you start your business, but you are still afraid, right? You are not putting all you have into it, or some of you are still hesitating to launch your business, I know, because of fears, right? So many uncertainties, you will actually regret. For example, if you do your business, if you launch your business, right, engage into it, you have at least 50% to be successful, right? At least 50%. And but if you do not, if you are held back by your fears and you hesitate, you are stuck in there, and it's 100% you failed, right? That's a guarantee. So if you do not even open the door, how do you know another side? What is what is holding there for you, right? What is it's meant for you. So I never regretted that I launched my business, and it's actually the best blessing to me. I would say that I came to the US for love. I came here to pursue my love, but eventually what I found is I found my purpose work. I found my life's meaning. I found what I mean to do. So this is the best blessing to me, right? My American dream is really find my purpose and to empower other people as a coach. And in life, I sometimes feel I'm not just a coach, right? I'm a mentor, I'm a friend.